Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the High School Starleague versus the Collegiate Starleague. My name is Cerritos, and I'm going to be casting this match for you all today. And we have is a very exciting matchup between Cerritos High School as well as University of Washington. So I have a little bit of experience with Cerritos High School, not so much with University of Washington, so excuse me if I get a few things wrong, but I will be trying to get this down. So I'm really excited to see this matchup. Really excited because I've been told that University of Washington is a very scary school before, and I've also seen firsthand the power of Cerritos High School. Cerritos High School, if you don't know, they won the High School Starleague Winter Championships just recently, 3-0ing Jackson High School, which is also a very strong high school team. So, it's pretty scary. Just to let everybody know really quickly what this is. It's a college team from the CSL, a high school team from the HSL, and we're putting them head to head in this best of three matchup. Excuse me. And for some reason, a little bit of video lag there. Sorry about that. Well, obviously, it should be a really nice matchup for these two teams. I'm really excited to see how they do. Cerritos High School, very strong team. They have a really strong individual players. I've talked to temp name 1012, who's actually Yahoo.com. I'll be calling him Yahoo.com throughout the game, but I've talked to him a bit. He tells me that they rely really on just kind of their individual laners to get really fed and strong in lane, carry it on into late game. They actually don't have a specific shot caller for the team. At least that's the last I've heard of them. But from what I've seen, a lot of their play rises on Yahoo.com, doing really well in his lane. He is a monstrous mid laner, and he's a really talented player. So he's gonna play Nidalee this game. It's really interesting. Not too sure what happened to the picks and bans, but one of his favorite champions is for example, it's gonna be a Ziggs, but won't be seeing that coming up. He's going for a different long range champion this game, one with a little bit more range, I think, when you compare it to Ziggs. So let's go ahead and actually look over at all the champions on the board that we're seeing here. Seeing Rumble versus Riven in the top lane. We're seeing C1 and Mufasa playing those in the jungle. Maxfield on the Mumu, Decrupt actually on Vi. Middle lane's Evertan playing his Gragas versus Yahoo.com, as we'll be calling him, on Nidalee. Bottom lane is Alliance on Vayne, Haramir on Thresh versus How to Play on Caitlyn and What the Heck on Karma. So I'm fairly certain that these are quite a few subs coming out for a few of these teams, or for at least Cerritos High School. Not certain if they got name changes or something, because obviously Yahoo.com got one, but we'll have to see how it goes. Looking over at starting items, almost completely mirrored. We're seeing up top lane, of course, Riven wants to go for that Doran's Blade. It's going to, wanted to just be really aggressive right there. Up against that Rumble, who has gone for the Doran Shield, does need some defensive stats to go up against the Riven early. So, I'm really excited to see how this does. This is actually a slightly old match. I'm actually casting over the VOD, and actually bottom lane Alliance gets really low. Headshots coming in. How to Play and able to find the kill onto him, but he does get solo. Alliance still staying in lane, which is very risky for him. Had to blow the flash and the barrier from that trade. And actually we might be seeing more ganks coming around the map here. Middle lane we might be seeing a few guys, but Alliance will actually be staying in this bottom lane. Has to be extremely careful of the poke and damage that can come out of Karma and Caitlyn. But I was saying before, I know I might actually get interrupted here as we're seeing the attempted gank onto middle lane from Maxfield. This is a slightly old match. I'm watching the VOD from this and casting over, but University of Washington has gone pretty far in the collegiate lull for Riot. They actually won their match that I saw today in the NACL, or broadcasted by the NACL, and they just did really well. And every time, pulling out an AP Lulu middle, which obviously it's been getting a lot of popularity, but it's not one of those main champions that you'll be like, oh yeah, mid lane Lulu, that's the pickup there. So he's playing Gragas though this game, so obviously a little bit more standard. And he's actually getting poked out quite a bit by Yahoo.com, and it's kind of expected when you're playing as a melee champion versus a ranged champion in the middle lane, especially someone like Nidalee. You're going to be getting poked in a lot, and Yahoo.com has been doing a fairly good job of threading those auto attacks in between the CS whenever Evertan gets close enough, and he's getting really close. He has to actually flash away from that one. He body slammed in there and took a little bit too much damage and had to burn the flash to get out. He's actually, though, 34 CS to 21 CS, 13 CS over Yahoo.com, but gonna get forced out lane here. Yahoo.com should be able to close that gap by a bit. Bottom lane, though, we are seeing a CS deficit as well. It's 20 CS right now in favor of how to play over Alliance, so you know, the CS leads coming out in different places for both of these teams here. Top lane is fairly even. That bottom lane, Vayne just got really knocked out early and had to go back just recently. Does come back though. Has 2 Doran's Blades. We'll have to see what how to play is able to pick up now that he is actually staying in lane. He was going back, but not anymore. He'll be staying in lane to keep on with this pressure. Top lane C1 is putting a lot of damage onto Mufasa actually here, and he does tag him with a Flame Splitter just whenever Mufasa goes in for, you know, an auto attack, any of his abilities. He can throw down that Flame Splitter and it really does a nice amount of damage right there. So we're seeing that come into play up in this top lane, and Mufasa is starting to get forced back, but he is still keeping the CS lead fairly close. So he's gonna have to be a little bit careful, a little bit more careful. But Decrypt is coming up here for a gank. Let's see if he can do anything. Meanwhile, middle lane, there's a bit of engagement. Bottom lane, the gank is coming in. How to play gets pulled back by a lot of CC. Condemn came out here as well. He might be going down for the first kill. First blood goes over to the University of Washington. Maxwell picking it up. Meanwhile, C1, he is getting a 2v1 here in his favor. As he'll put some damage on the Decrypt there. So first blood, 6 minutes in, going over to the side of University of Washington. So that's going to be really great for them there. As they're able to pick it up, middle lane, Evertan, he's pretty high on mana. Oh no, okay, it's going to be going down now and uses his abilities, but he can just chug some drink and get it back up. And actually, we are seeing University of Washington going for this dragon. Max with Harm and Alliance picking it up in middle lane. Explosive cast coming off from Evertan there just to put some damage on his attempt name or onto Yahoo.com and see if he can go for anything there, but unfortunately unable to, and he might still want to stick around, but to see top lane Mufasa actually pops the ultimate. He went back, he got items, and now he's utilizing them. Wind Slash finds the kill, and that's what happens when you back. You come back with another Doran's Blade and 2 long swords. You rip to shreds what your opponent had, and what he had was a Doran shield, which worked out in the early game, but you know, right when you come back, or right when the enemy comes back and they have a lot more damage than they had before, that armor isn't as helpful. So a bit of a misplay from C1, just staying in lane a little bit too long and fell victim to the damage that Riven has and just the mobility coming out of her as well. So that's going to be something he has to look out for, because he does lose the first kill of that top lane there. And he is going for a bit of a defensive build. Actually, Yahoo.com takes a tower shot, flashes away from the rolling barrel, turns around with the spear. Decrypt goes under the tower onto Evertan with the assault and battery and picks up the kill. A great turnaround right there coming out of Cerritos High School, as well as just the teamwork coming out from the mid laner and the jungler, as we just saw. And Yahoo.com is able to stay in lane for a little bit longer, and now he's actually ahead in CS. So that's some really nice play right there. You know, Decrypt being there at the right place at the right time, able to get the assault and battery off, dive right into the back line, or not into the back line, just into the tower, pick up a kill. So bottom lane, CS lead has actually closed. It's only 10 CS now instead of the 20 that we saw earlier, which was a pretty big difference. So they've been able to close it quite a bit, but how to play has a BF sword. So he's going to be hitting a little bit more. Alliance has actually picked up the blade, not the Blade of the Ruined King. He's going to be going for that, of course, being a Vayne, but has the Bilgewater Cutlass, which you'll normally see from these Vaynes early, but he's going to have a little bit more sustain. He already has, an extra Doran's Blade, but he's losing out on a lot of poke. Well, not to be careful then. There's a spear coming out from Yahoo.com. And actually top lane Mufasa goes in once again. And he's trying to trade with C1 here, but he's standing outside the equalizer. Meanwhile, middle lane, there is a lot of lockdown onto Yahoo.com. Can he escape from this one? He pounces into a tower shot, and Evertan body slams in for the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, Decrupt is able to help out Mufasa and found the kill for Mufasa. Now 2-0 there, and he is doing well in this lane. And Decrupt 1-0-1, and definitely has been helping out his team. There is a lantern game coming up. There is how to play, getting stunned down, condemned down as well. Gets played back, barriers down. Harrimer picks it up with the auto attack. Death sentence onto the Karma. They're diving under the tower for her, and she will be going down. Alliance picks it up. It's 4-3 now as the kills just keep on getting traded all the way across the map. A nice gank coming out there from Maxfield, using the lantern to get in there, but Alliance, he was sitting on a wood. He gets dived onto by Decrupt here. He doesn't pull the lantern to get out, but Harrimer gets chunked down by the spear. Yahoo.com has showed up and finds a kill for himself. Now he's chasing after Harrimer. He's looking to pick this one up. Should be able to pick it up easily with the pounds, with the not attack, with anything. There is the double kill. Finds it for himself. Yahoo.com with some nice roam. Finds his first 2 kills of the game. It's definitely going to be nice for him. So kills, once again, get traded. It was kill lead for Cerritos, went over to University of Washington, then went right back over to Cerritos. And having it on Yahoo.com is really scary. He is a monster mid laner, and he might be having a bit of trouble, though. He has to get away. He's getting dived onto, but he has the heal. Everton tries to turn around, but he's taking too many tower shots. Ignite is down. Yahoo.com picks up the kill. Can he survive? No, he can't. Ignite ticks down and picks up the shutdown kill. But still a nice play there. Everton just took way too many tower shots in that. Ended up going down. So it's going to be a death cap actually coming up here for Yahoo.com. And that's going to be murder when he gets that. So bottom lane, we're seeing this push. This top bottom lane tower is very close to going down. It probably will be falling really soon actually. As we see them keep on shoving this one here. Top lane Mufasa, once again, uses the ultimate. Now he's going aggressive on the C1. He's putting down some damage, but can't quite get all the damage down as he would like, obviously, there. So, not going to have the ultimate, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah.com comes back into the middle lane with a lot of extra AP, and he goes right back to trading with Evertan. And actually, top lane, C1 getting ganked, throws on the equalizer. They can't catch up. The slow is too strong. And he's actually able to escape from that. Meanwhile, Yahoo.com falling solo in the middle lane, gets knocked down once again, and Evertan with the auto attack. 6-6 now in terms of kills, and this just keeps getting traded back and forth, right? You know, and it's crazy how many kills have come out into the game. 1 kill for every minute. And actually, Everton runs to what the heck and how to play. They turn around, they're looking for some damage out to him. He grabs the dark passage to escape there, and he was looking to come down bottom lane for a gank. At the same time, how to play and what the heck we're moving back up. So they're able to catch him off a little bit, get some damage down, but he is able to escape with the dark passage. Doesn't have to burn anything there, like any flash or anything at all. So we didn't have it up actually, but he wouldn't have needed it. Had the dark passage. Harrimer is just a bro, all broed up for him right there. And bottom lane, they actually went right back to the 20 CS deficit. How to play up? 103 CS, 105. It's gonna keep going up here. Decrupt is sitting inside this bush. Maxfield, he knows something's up. He knows that bush is fishy. He sees that, it's a little bit fatter than normal. You can tell that there's a champion in there. So, top lane Mufasa once again. He's just putting damage. He's just putting damage on the C1 right now. C1. And they're just going to keep trading up in this top lane. They're being really aggressive here. And actually, we're going to be seeing some roam coming up there as well from Evertan. He's looking for something. Mufasa is really pushed up here. Now he is in trouble. Equalizer gets dropped. Evertan comes in. Explosive cast. Throws him back. And C1 finds the kill. But Decrypt is actually soloing this dragon. Does get him. Maxfield doesn't get there in time to attempt and steal it. Now he's in a bit of trouble. He's going to get trapped in between quite a few people. Throws up the bandage toss. Finds nobody. Hammer gets hit, gets chunked down as well by the spear. Nice throw into Maxiel, but he has a dark passage, but they're going in for Alliance there. Who is going to save him? He might save himself. Corrupt gets pulled back in under the tower, but he is getting so low. He is going to go down. Alliance with the kill. Alliance, though, gets low himself on such a small tick of health right there. Eisenhold coming up. Maxiel and Alliance getting really low in this trade, but it doesn't look like they can finish them off here. And actually, Evertan is around. He's looking at possibly going. Doesn't have the ultimate up. But he does have a few barrels to throw out from the side. And now 2 kills in the lead for University of Washington, and they have definitely gained a really nice lead here. Although Cerritos High School was able to pick up that dragon. A nice turn of events down bottom lane. Alliance getting out apparently any health, and he's now 2-0-2. And Yahoo.com just gets chunked right there. Explosive cast is coming up soon for Everton. He wants to go for the dive barrier coming up. He dodges out of the explosive cast, but the ignite is ticking down. But Decrypt is here to stop Everton from trying to escape or trying to go back in. And now he's chasing down him. There is a body slam away. He's charging up the vault breaker. And he gets the kill. So nicely done right there to show up once again at a very nice time. Decrypt has been very present throughout this game. And, you know, he's had some pretty good moments here. There's actually top lane trades coming up. Equalizer is dropped when Mufasa is able to dive the tower. Or not even dive the tower. Just get the damage down and pick him up. He has the Brutalizer now, so that's really starting to hit, as well as the Vampiric Scepter finished up. He is gone for this heavy AD Hex Drinker. Gonna need that against the Rome. But he has 3 small items picked up. And he's just going for a lot of trades. This bottom lane, how to play, getting bursted down here. He's exhausted. Alliance is chasing after, flashes away. Doesn't look like he can get out of here. Barrier is used, but they're chasing after so quickly. And how to play goes down to Alliance. Now what the heck is trying to help? Yahoo.com is here though to help him out. And Decrypt showing up as well. Alliance takes a lot of damage, gets shut down. There's the assault and battery as well. And Yahoo.com finds a kill onto Harrimer. A nice showing, a nice roam coming down. And the kill lead is just a tug of war right now for who's ahead in kills. But Cerritos High School securely has this lead in gold, 3,000 gold ahead. Dragon Tower is really helping that out. Bottom lane tower goes down, so another tower going over to Cerritos High School. Maxfield tries to get the bandage toss. It's just so close though. He was using 1 ply. Should have had 2 ply toilet paper right there to grab onto Yahoo.com, and just kind of fell too quickly. But they're still going to be trading. He's coming in for his second round. He lands it this time. He goes down. The flash away, but Yahoo.com cannot get out. Maxfield with the kill very quickly right there under that tower. And a nice. There's the bandage shots he was looking for. So Yahoo.com goes down. He's had a very shaky start to this game. 4-4-3, 17 minutes in. Probably not one of his best starts coming off here. He's been pressured. Everton is definitely... He's probably been his match with Everton here. Everton is looking scary as well for himself. I mean, we've just been seeing a lot of bursting in that middle lane coming off from that Gragas. He's been roaming around quite a bit as well. And it's been going pretty well for him as well. So 10 kills to 10. And Decrypt is actually looking to get onto Everton. He takes 2 tower shots, so that might be not a good thing for him, as bottom lane tower does go down. First tower of the game for University of Washington. Now the flash hook doesn't land. How to play, but oh, there's the bandage shots once again. How to play gets pulled back in. Hammer picks up a kill for himself. Now 2 kills on the board for him. And although the flash hook didn't land, it was all about the dark passage that got Maxfield in range for that bandage toss and was able to use it. We got Akam is here. They're pulling him in with the CC, but he has the barrier up. He's not taking any damage at all. He finds a counter to Maxfield, not chasing after Hammer. Gets the double kill for himself. And now Alliance is in trouble. He can't get out of here. Decrypt on a killing spree now. 4-1-3, and he is looking strong here. Decrypt, man, he's just a scary jungler. But Everton is here. He's a scary mid laner right now. Explosive cast gets Decrypt so low, but what the heck is the one he's focusing down? Barrel comes off, gets the kill for Everton. And now Yakam will be pushing, or chasing after him here. He's in all the minions right now. Can't find a clear hook. He doesn't need one. And he kills him while he's in the trees. I said hook, I meant spear. But he killed him right when he was in the trees. He was going through the trees, died. That's why I don't ski through trees, people. So, now it's once again Cerritos High School in the lead for all of this gold, and it's going back and forth. And actually we're seeing Black Cleaver coming out for D Corrupt, so he knows he is doing damage this game, and he just wants to keep doing it. Black Cleaver, Spirit of the Elder Lizard, picked up for him. I mean, he's just looking to hurt people down when he dives into the back line. Of course, it's going to leave his team a little bit lacking in a tank. You know, they have Riven up top lane, who obviously is building a lot of, you know, just bruiser. Right now, Vi is pretty much building the same as well. Maxfield is going to be building that tanky Amumi. He is also innately tanky, but he is actually building some damage, so D-Curve has a little bit of leeway for this. And I guess both junks have a little bit of leeway to build. And actually, hold on, C1 is just absolutely gone. 4-man gank coming up onto that top lane. Mufasa probably can take the tower, but with the support and AD carry of Cerritos High School up top lane, it is allowing the duo of University of Washington to push down this bottom lane. Actually, Evertan, explosive cast comes off, knocks back Yahoo.com as 3 members, and now in this lane, find a slow onto Evertan. Spear coming out here as well as they're able to land. Bottom lane tower does go down. A really nice responsive push coming out from the bottom lane of University of Washington. Hook, oh, does not land. Maxfield as well getting really poked down trying to go in there. Now D-Corrupt coming in here. Alliance is forced to flash away as they get a little bit of sparring around this dragon area. Dragon's up. They definitely want to contest this one. 21 minutes in. They're looking for it. They're going to be getting everybody going down to this dragon. Maxfield is really low, though, and this is really bad for him. He goes down so quickly. Yahoo.com with the kill. And now he's going to be warding off the rest of University of Washington as Cerritos High School picks up the second dragon of the game for themselves. And that was nicely done by them. They took out the jungle counter threat, the smite steal threat of Maxfield so quickly as he tried to go in for an engage. He was just too low, got bursted down right when he went in because he was just so low. Ended up going down Hammer with the death sentence. Able to run away from this one, but Yahoo.com is now starting to get scared. He went from 4-4-3 early. He's now picked up 4 kills in that time. And he's looking scary. He's looking to pick up another one here onto Everton. He gets the Dark Passage away. And he gets out safe and sound. But that is just Yahoo.com with the damage. He has a death cap already built up, and he's going to be chunking with these spears. Let's get hit up by the bandage toss, but he's looking to turn it around to Hammer. Possibly not. Maybe just some damage onto Maxfield. But they're just actually going to be hitting up this tower a few times here. They want to stay ahead in this tower lead. You know, these 2 towers taking down bottom lane from University of Washington does not make Cerritos happy. And they're really taking control of this, actually. They're taking away the blue buff. They're taking away all the outer towers, and they're putting damage onto this middle inner tower. And oh, the spear! Hammer goes down. And that was just Yahoo.com scoring the field goal right into the back of the net to take him out. Take out a Hammer there, and another kill for Yahoo.com, and he has a lot of gold probably stacked up on him now as they're pushing it onto this middle lane. Cerritos High School, off of a rocky start, have really turned this one around coming into the middle game here, 23 minutes in, and they are really grouping up together as a team so well. They have a lot of poke. They have a monstrous amount of poke. They have Nidalee, Karma, and Caitlyn that can all poke from afar if they want to go in. They have Vi and Jinx that can go in. No, not Vi and Jinx, it's Vi and Riven that can go in so easily. And you're poking down this tower. Hammer uses the talisman temp. Oh my gosh, the hook goes so close to Yahoo.com as I noticed land. Same thing with the Banshot. Flash away from what the heck? What the heck was that? Yahoo.com meanwhile, all by himself on the side. He's going to have to pounce away. Was seen by a ward. And actually, that's going to be the end of the push right there for Cerritos High School. It had to end sometime because they have been pushing that middle lane for quite some time there. And now we've come to a bit of a lull in the action. We can go ahead and look at these builds coming out. Bloodthirster on Riven. He is going for so much damage right now. Not even like any defensive item. The only defensive item he has is the Hex Drinker. Vi has the same items as he's had for a while now. He probably has quite a bit of bank to spend. Quite a bit of gold to spend right now. Yahoo.com just picked up a Void Staff, so he is looking to just chunk people down. He's like 1.5 items, I would guess, ahead of Everton. Everton has the items for Radman's Death Cap, hasn't been able to complete it just yet. 80 carries, we're seeing Caitlyn with the Bloodthirster, as well as the Zeal. And actually, middle lane, Everton tries to go in here, looking for some pressure. Supposed to cast, doesn't hit anything. Maxfield now in trouble as D-Crowd comes in here, but he goes out to C1. Maxfield now trying to get to the back line. How to play, finds the kill for him. And D-Crowd still trying to look for some chase. Meanwhile, top lane Mufasa is pushing up the tower. And they're shoving this one now. Bottom lane, Alliance and Hammer are trying to do something, but they couldn't do anything. They can't push a lane that's already been pushed up really far. And they're actually forced to go back to defend their base. And they're actually losing quite a bit of damage to their base towers right now. Lion tries to go in, but he gets caught out by D-Corrupt. He's going out solo, ace of the hole, finds the kill, and sails through the champions somehow and connects with the Lions. Threads the needle on that one, really. And no one was able to block that one. They just cannot tell where he was going. Middle inhibitor tower falls. Maxfield responds. He's looking for something. Goes on to how to play. Tries to lock him down. Everton steps on the trap. How to play is still alive. He's getting low. He flashes away. But there's Decrypt and Yahoo.com going in. 5 kills for themselves. There's the spear. And Yahoo.com gets a double kill from that trade. This is going to be 2 inhibitors now for Cerritos High School as they push into this base so easily. They're just able to utilize the champion's strength so well right now. There's a second inhibitor going down. They've been able to pick up so many kills here. Yahoo.com showing up as that carry mid lane, 11-4-4. And they're just going wild onto them under the tower. Wind slash. C1 goes down. Now, you keep going in for this one. They're all still at relatively high health. If anything, they have a nilly heal if they need it. Oh, they may not be able to heal up. What the heck is getting pulled in from a lot of damage. Alliance finds a kill onto him, but D-Corrupt with the Assault Berry dives in, but Everton is back up alive. He has the explosive cast. Double kill coming off for Alliance there. Now they're chasing after Mufasa. Spears coming through. Can they catch up to him is the question. He's a ribbon. And no, Hammer! He gets chucked out. Flash! Mufasa gets the kill. He gets condemned away, but he's still going in. There's a double kill for Mufasa. He'll finally be going down, possibly 2 Alliance here. There's the final tumble. Gets the shutdown. Yahoo.com flashes in himself, chasing after Alliance, but he goes down. He gets the kill, but he is getting so low himself. Shut down by Everton. And this finally might be the end of the engage as they clean up the base here. But how to play? Ace in the hole. Doesn't find the kill. But he can find probably the kill onto this bottom lane tower. As he's looking for it, yep, there it is. Inhibitor, inner tower going down. And it's a 13,000 gold lead for Cerritos High School. They have 6 towers right now. 6 towers ahead. University of Washington, and that's just dominating performance right now, especially from, oh nope, how to play gets pulled in. He's going to get pulled right back into the equalizer, and he'll be going down. C1 gets it. Couldn't really do too much. That was a nice hook as well coming out from Hairbear, almost on max range pretty much there. But he was all by himself. And with this action, middle lane, or bottom lane, it means that Cerritos High School wants to start on this Baron in the top lane. So we're seeing this go down. They have quite a bit of damage. It's a Trinity Force. So last we saw, D-Corrupt had the, was it Black Cleaver? Spear of the Elder Lizard. He's picked up a whole Trinity Force from the last time that we looked at his items. So, I mean, he is getting really strong at this point. Yahoo.com has Zania's Hourglass for when he's in a sticky situation. Now they're coming into middle lane with this Baron. Talisman's coming up. D-Crump goes right into Alliance. Right into the back line. Alliance getting out so low. But what the heck finds to go to him. Hammer goes down as well. And Maxwell tries to go in, but a little too late. Mufasa gets the kill onto him. Though they do see Everton going down. What the heck with the kill. But still chasing after C1. The damage coming off he's Zania's. But what? He goes down. Yahoo.com picks it up. Just allows Yahoo.com to catch up there. Now he's under the tower looking for some damage. And they could possibly pick up the win right here. They have the Baron buff. They have Caitlyn inside the base now as well. And this is going to be the first game of HSL versus CSL show matches. And Cerritos High School is going to be coming up with the victory. 29 minutes in. And they're just completely ahead in this game. Alliance tries to go back in here, but he's going down. How to play with the kill. Maxwell goes in as well, but the Nexus goes down to the minions. And that's Cerritos High School picking it up 1-0 in this best of 3. Now it's just a really dominating performance coming out of there. Mufasa 7-2-4. Decrupt 7-2-10. Yahoo.com 13-5. Absolutely crazy. So guys, thank you for watching. We'll be right back to you with the second game.